Can you believe what James Gunn said? James Gunn said he's betting everything on the Superman movie. If it doesn't work, he's not going to keep making movies. He should have stopped a long time ago. Suicide Squad, the second one was trash. The first one was actually good, right? The Flash, great potential, great storyline, terrible execution. Stop putting the whole movie in the preview. I feel like I watched the whole Flash movie. You know, Wonder Woman was great. Wonder Woman 2 was trash. I forgot if he did it or not. I'm just saying DC in general was going in the wrong direction, and they should be picking up, because Marvel's going down too, but DC has been bad ever since Christopher Nolan stopped doing the movies. Like, those last 3 Dark Knight movies were the best. Matt Reeves is doing what he's supposed to do. What he does with the Penguin, what he's doing with the Batman, don't mess that up. Even if he just wants to do Batman. DC is not good at making universes. That's just one thing I've learned from the 90s watching Batman and Robin and Batgirl and Mr. Freeze and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, what did the dinosaurs say to the Ice Age? What happened to the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. And he's like, everybody chill. Like, all those corny lines where I loved as a kid. DC was never good at universes, not even just within their own universe. They need single characters, single stories, single backgrounds, but Marvel has perfected universes, and their last good movie was Endgame. Literally, the movie's called Endgame, so there it goes. The name is in the title, and what happened there downfall was the Endgame. Because when you watch the climax and building up, it was like Iron Man, and then I think Iron Man 2, and then Samuel Jackson comes trying to recruit people, and it's like Thor, and then I think it's the first Avengers movie, and then it's like Thor 2, and then it's like Captain America 2. I don't remember the exact chronological order, please don't judge me on that, but they were building a story. Every end of the movie led up into the new movie. Even when you watch Thor Ragnarok, literally at the end of the movie, Thanos is coming and he's blowing shit the fuck up. And I didn't process this when I first watched all these movies, but when I go back and I said, oh shit, that's what was happening at the end, and then it's a continuation, and then they fucking the Hulk and Thor and Loki up in the beginning of Infinity Wars. So I feel like, the path that Marvel was going for the Infinity Saga was perfect. Multiverse saga, I'm tired of seeing the multiverse. You're trying to fix things. Deadpool was terrible. Deadpool was a terrible movie. It was great for cameos, but it was a terrible movie. It was a disappointing letdown. Again, another movie, you let me see the whole movie. Multiverse of Madness, another movie, you let me see the whole movie. Why am I seeing Xavier? That should have been a surprise in the theater. Like, oh my God, Xavier! Oh my God! The guys from this and that. And it's like, bro, everything is cameos, cool. Xavier should have had a bigger play and bigger role, and should have led into something, right? You shouldn't just be throwing away these characters or use James McAvoy. You didn't have to use Star Trek. I forgot his name. Sorry, forgive me. But it's just like, I hate to see these franchises be ruined, because I love these movies. Like, growing up or even into my early adulthood, like, these movies were great. And you gotta think about it. Like, the moment that Infinity Wars ended, I was in disbelief. I said, there's no way that the bad guys won and the good guys lost. I was like, this is a dream. There's gonna be a after credit scene where they say, this is a dream, everything is fixed. And sure enough, Sam Jackson said, what the mother, like, and then he just disappeared. And I was like, bro. And then how they did it in Endgame, like, that's the first time I've ever seen that in film, where the bad guy won. I thought that was interesting in a superhero film, and just building the team and how everyone they get along with each other, and then eventually they build this team. I think this was all great, and I think they just ruined it, with Thor, Love and Thunder, these last 2 movies, right? Ragnarok was good. I liked Ragnarok. Some people don't like it. I like Ragnarok. Iron Man 1 and 2 was great. Iron Man 3 sucked. They were doing too much. I actually enjoyed the She-Hulk show, believe it or not. I like the Arrow, what's his dude's name? I keep calling it Arrow because I confuse him with DC. Hawkeye. I like the Hawkeye series. I didn't watch the Captain Marvel thing, but the Captain Marvel movie was great. I thought it was great. Even the Daredevil show and the Punisher show and Luke Cage, with that separate universe of Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Netflix, that was great. But I also like the show when Penguin was I said Penguin, same character, DC Marvel. Kingpin was mentoring his this little girl. I forgot the name of it. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm terrible at this, but it was a great show as well. Kingpin was in it. You know, the Daredevil show was amazing. You know, they do great, but it's like I need them to get back to their core. You know, building stories, and I hope with the Doctor Doom and the Galactus, it gets back, you know, where it needs to be, because there's no better movie than movies in Infinity Saga. Or do you remember Captain America, the second one, Winter Soldier, or like Civil War, and everybody's fighting, and the Ant-Man comes out, and Spider-Man's introduced, and Black Panther's introduced, and the Black Panther movie was amazing too. The first one, second one was still good too. I like Namor's performance. I like Namor's character. It was amazing, but they just keep going downhill with these villains, and they just destroyed Kang. Because Kang, if you read comics or watch cartoons, Kang is not like that. And it was like, y'all just you talk to ants, and then he just destroys you in like a few minutes. I didn't like that. I'm glad to see him coming back. I would like him to play a bigger role. He should have been in definitely had a better of an opponent, foe than Ant-Man, but I guess they were trying to build Ant-Man. You know, he could afford Iron Man. Well, Iron Man was dead, so it's tough. That's tough because there's no characters left. Or even Spider-Man. That would have been great to have like a Spider-Man 4 and Kang was his like villain or whatever, and then you know he got to call the X-Men. But I don't know. I'm not a writer. I would love to be a writer. I would love to write Marvel movies, horror movies, comedy movies. I have so much material, but who am I?